Welcome to the Fear and Greed Business News Afternoon Report for Wednesday, the 22nd of January, 2025. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we've got the 5 stories that happened today that you need to know about. Story number 1, the local share market hit a 7-week intraday high today. It's only 1% off its all-time high at the close. Basically, investors like what they're hearing from Donald Trump. The market closed up 0.3% to 8,430 points. Uranium stocks did best, closely followed by the tech stocks. The big miners were the underperformers. Tech stocks jumped on the news that Donald Trump is committing hundreds of millions of dollars to more data centers. He's calling it the Stargate project. He's got some big partners in there that help the local tech stocks. WiseTech Global, Pro Medicus and Xero all led the large caps. Commonwealth Bank and Macquarie weren't that far behind. Mineral Sands Group Iluka dove after a disappointing quarterly production report. Uranium miner Paladin jumped sharply after output for the December quarter met expectations, and Beach Energy share price rose after its December quarter production report. Story number 2, New South Wales police have arrested a man for allegedly spray painting swastikas and trying to set fire to a synagogue, just as federal police claimed that foreign actors could be paying local criminals to commit anti-Semitic acts. Yesterday, Australian Federal Police Commissioner Reece Kershaw said police were looking into the possibility that overseas parties had paid local criminals. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese today wouldn't be drawn following the National Cabinet meeting last night. He said that some of the perpetrators aren't being motivated by ideology, but it seems they're just being paid. Not quite clear where those payments are coming from. Story number 3, Donald Trump's push into oil and gas, which he announced with much fanfare after his inauguration, has hit local energy leader Woodside, with the group today pausing work on a large-scale hydrogen development and solar project. The pause came just 24 hours after Mr. Trump said there'd be more drilling for oil and gas. Boss Meg O'Neill said in the United States, free markets and capital markets sometimes determine the pace of investment. As a result, Woodside is pulling out some of its large-scale hydrogen projects. It's still pushing ahead with other new energy, low-carbon projects. Its Beaumont ammonia project in the south of the US, for example. Last year, Woodside brought a US LNG project for about $1.2 billion. It needs to decide by March whether or not it's going to go ahead with that. Now, obviously, demand for energy is growing in the US. Donald Trump's new rules could well and truly help this project. So Woodside is being benefited from some of Donald Trump's policies, but perhaps not others. Its share price closed down 2% today. Story number 4, plenty going on in global markets, and mostly it's about oil. And it's good news, at least at the petrol bowser. Donald Trump wants to drill for more oil. We're just talking about that. That means more supply, and that pushes down futures pricing. Brent crude is back below $79 a barrel. Gold's pushing back towards record levels, trading around $27.50 an ounce. In a volatile Trump world, gold's not a bad place to put your money. Iron ore is trading just over $100 a tonne, and the Aussie dollar is back below 63 US cents. And story number 5, the number of new homes being built is way below the government's target, with just 43,000 new dwellings being built in the first 3 months of the National Housing Accord. Now, the figures are for the 3 months ending September 2024. They're from the Australian Bureau of Statistics. 43,247 dwelling commencements took place. Now, it's okay, it's up 8% on a year earlier, but the National Housing Accord plans for 1.2 million new homes over 5 years from the middle of last year. Canberra is providing the states, territories and local governments with about $3.5 billion to make sure that happens. That means it needs a run rate of about 60,000 new homes per quarter. It's only hit that twice in the last 8 years. Certainly 43,000 dwellings in the September quarter is a long way behind. Therefore, there's a long way to go. That's it for the afternoon report for Wednesday, the 22nd of January, 2025. Make sure you hit follow on the podcast. We'll be back tomorrow morning with the Thursday edition of the Fast 5 Business News by Fear and Greed. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.